Okay. So TE mode analysis. Last class we started the how to find out the all field components like EX, EY, EZ, HX, HY, HZ in for rectangle waveguide in case of TM mode and TU mode. So TM mode already so is the last classes. So now we're going for the TU mode analysis. So TU mode analysis. So this also this I think my screen is visible to you. Anyone please?
Yes, sir.
Right. So TE mode analysis and transfer mode analysis. So we are assuming the wave is propagated in z direction. So there is no electric field in the direction of z axis. So Ez is 0 for so TE mode analysis. So Hz is not is equal to 0. So remaining four components like Ex, Ey, Hx, Hy they are existing for the TE mode analysis. So from the Helmholtz equations, so we are taking the equation dou square Hx by dou x square plus dou square Hz by dou y square plus dou square Hz by dou z square is equal to minus omega square mu epsilon E into Hz. So this is, so by simplifying this, we are putting dou square by dou z square is equal to gamma square, replacing the place of the gamma square. So then we are taking, by simplifying this, so we are writing, so dou square Hz by dou x square plus dou square Hz by dou y square plus dou square Hz is equal to 0, where H square is equal to gamma square plus omega square mu epsilon. Right? So then we have to solve this equation. So we can take the Hz is equal to x into y and substitute in the above equation. So dou square Hz by dou x square plus dou it is equal to, so Hz is nothing but xy. So we are assuming, so x is only function of small x. So capital Y is only function of small y only. So that means, so with respect to x, so y is the constant. So y into, so dou square x by dou x square. In the same manner, dou square Hz by dou square. So with respect to y, so we are treating x is the independent of the constant for that one. So x into dou square y by dou y square. So we are substituting these two in the equation 1. So we have the y into dou square x by dou x square plus x into dou square y by dou y square plus h square into xy is equal to 0. So then, so by taking the x and y common in this above equation, so we can have 1 by x into dou square x by dou x square plus 1 by y into dou square y by dou y square plus h square is equal to 0. So then, so I'm taking 1 by x is equal to dou square x by dou x square, that is minus beta square. So let us take 1 by y into dou square y by dou y square is equal to minus a square. Now substitute this in the previous equation. So we have, so minus b square minus a square plus h square is equal to 0. So from that, h square is equal to, so a square plus b square. So the solution for the differential equation, so we can write, so x is equal to, capital X is equal to, so k1 into cos bx plus k2 into sin bx, and capital Y is equal to k3, so cos ay plus k for sin y. It means here, so x is terms of small x, so capital Y is terms of so small y. So now our hz is equal to x into y. So then we can write hz is equal to, so k1 cos bx, k2 sin bx, and k3 cos ay plus k4 sin ay. So now we need to find out the constants like our k1, k2, k3, k4. So by applying the boundary conditions to the rectangular waveguide. Applying so boundary conditions to the rectangular waveguide. So for the purpose, we can take okay. So for applying boundary conditions, so we are taking, so by applying so boundary conditions, so we are going to find out so the constant, so k1, k2, k3, k4. So we take the rectangular waveguide. So already we have rectangular waveguide. So this is the A. So this is B. Already we know. So here you can take, so this is the x-axis. So this is the y-axis, and we have this is the z-axis. So here we have, so 0, 0 you can take. So this is the point is A. Okay, so for our boundary condition, so we are taking here at x is equal to 0 and y is equal to 0. So we have the, so at x is equal to 0 in x-axis, you don't have the y component, or you can jet also you can take. So first boundary condition at y is equal to 0. So see here at when y-axis, so we don't have the our so in y-axis, so we don't have the ez component and ex component also. In y-axis, suppose we can take x is equal to 0. So here we don't have the we have, so ex are 0, ex is 0, and ez also 0 here. Okay, so in y equal to 0, so this is ey. So at y equal to 0, we have ex is equal to 0. So here, so to find out the constant, we are going for the different way. We are not taking the hz here. So by electric field components only, so we can find out the these our field components. So I am taking the first boundary condition. So first boundary condition. So first boundary condition. So I am taking, so at y is equal to 0, y is equal to 0. What happened? Y is equal to 0. So ex is equal to 0. There is no ex component at y is equal to 0. So already we know the equation for the ex. So ex from our 4 equations already written, ex, ey, hx, hy. Once you can see that one. So ex is equal to minus, so j omega mu by h square. So dou hz by dou y. So minus gamma square by h square. So dou ez by dou x. Already we derived this equation at the beginning. So for the rectangular waveguide, so we have the ex component, ey component, hx component, hy component. Already we saw this one earlier. So I am taking here. So in earlier case for TM mode, the process is different. Directly we are taking ez there. So we are finding the our components. But here, so I am not taking hz directly. By field electric field components only, I am going to derive the expression for find out the values for the our coefficients k1, k2, k3, and k4. So for first boundary condition, I think is it clear for you people? First boundary condition at y is equal to 0 in y-axis. So electric field ex component is 0. In x-axis, so ey component is 0. So that is the case. So at y is equal to 0, that means in y-axis, so ex component is 0, ex is equal to 0, right? So now I am taking the ex equation. So from the previous equations, so minus j omega mu by h square into, so dou z by dou y minus gamma square by h square into dou ez by dou x. So here it is, so in TE mode, already we know in TE mode, so ez is 0. So it is because of TE mode. So in TE mode, so ez is equal to 0. So this is 0. This component is so 0 now. So this is 0. This component is 0. So we have only ex. Ex is equal to minus j omega mu by h square. So dou hz by dou. Dou hz by dou. So now you can write, so ex is equal to minus j omega mu by h square. So dou by dou y of, so what is the hz? Hz we have, so k1 cos bx plus k2 sin bx into, so we have, so k3 cos ay plus, so k4 sin ay. K4 sin ay. So this is our, so ex. This is, so then you can simplify this. This is equal to minus j omega mu by h square. So here, so we can the derivative with respect of y. So partial derivation of y is this one. Then we can write this is k1 cos bx plus k2 sin bx. So then you have to, so here we can for the y component, so we can derive this y component. So this is K3 into, what is the cos AY? So cos AY is minus, so A into sin AY, minus A into sin AY. So this is, then I have the first, so sin is, so minus A into K4 cos AY. Is it clear up to this point? 419.
Yes, sir.
Right. So then, so now we have to apply our boundary condition. What is our boundary condition? At y is equal to 0, at y is equal to 0, ex is equal to 0, then substitute in this equation. So 0 is equal to, we can apply it at y is equal to 0. So first one you can write, so minus j omega mu by h square. So first one, this is a constant k1 into cos bx plus k2 into sin bx into, then you have to apply for this at y is equal to 0. So in first term, this is 0. So sin 0 is 0. This is 0 here. So cos 0, this is a into k4. A into k4. So now, so this is a non-zero value. This is a non-zero value, but the product is 0. This is a non-zero value. The product is 0. So therefore, so you can write, so K4 is equal to 0. K4 is equal to 0. So here, so the product is 0, but it's a time varying one. So this is a non-zero value. So, but the product is 0. That means this should be, K4 should be 0. So K4 should be 0. So now our Hz becomes now, so K4 is 0, then Hz becomes, so Hz is equal to, you can write, so K1 cos dx plus K2 sin dx into, so K4 is 0 now, I have only K3 term, so K3 cos AY, K3 cos AY. So this is the, now same as our TM mode only. So there we are using the EZ directly. So but you are not using SZ directly by taking the EX and EY. By taking EX and EY, so we are going to find out, so the field components of, sorry, the constants K1, K2, K3 and K4. Right? So now from the first boundary condition, so we are going to know that the K4 is equal to 0. K4 is equal to 0. So please note down these things. So T7, are you there? 4T7.
Yes, sir.
Your signal is, I think there is a network issue. K0?
Yes, sir.
Now it's okay? Are you clear up to this point?
Yes, sir.
So done. So next to the, for the next case, you can for the, so second boundary condition. So second boundary condition. So we are going to take this. So x is equal, at x is equal to 0. So EY is equal to 0. At x is equal to 0. So EY is equal to 0. That means, so you need to take the EY value from the earlier equations. So from that, so we can take substitute. Okay. I will note it down up to this one. K0. Ma Raskunara up to this point. Please respond.
Yes, sir.
Then go for the next one. Next page. Please respond. Anyone?
Yes, sir.
Good. So now go for the second boundary condition. Okay, so second boundary condition. What is the second boundary condition? So at x is equal to 0, then so Ey is equal to 0. Ey is equal to 0. So this Ey expression, already we know the earlier case. So minus gamma by h square. So dou Ez by dou y plus j omega mu by h square. So dou hz by dou x. Dou hz by dou x. Okay. So this is the expression for the Ey, right? So it's a TM mode. It's TE mode. So for TE mode, already we know Ez is equal to 0. For TE mode, Ez is equal to 0. That means, so this is equal to 0. So this total term is 0. Now we can write, so Ey is equal to j omega mu by h square. So dou hz by dou x. Dou hz by dou x, right? So now, so already we know the hz value in the earlier case. So we can substitute here, it is equal to j omega mu by h square. So dou by dou x of, so what is the hz? So hz is, so k1 cos bx plus k2 sin bx. So, and k3, so cos ay. K3 cos ay. So K4 is 0. K4 is 0 because of first boundary condition. So that you achieved from the first boundary condition. So our K4 is 0. Now this is the final equation. Now there is a partial derivative of x here. So partial derivative of x. Now our equation becomes Ey is equal to j omega mu by h square. So this is, so this is minus b into k1 cos bx plus, so this is b into k2, this is sin, sorry, sin. So k2, so cos bx, so then k3 cos a. This is only, so partial derivative of x only. So that's why we're going to only take the x. Okay. Now substitute our boundary condition. So at x is equal to 0. So then Ey is equal to 0. X is equal to 0. Ey is equal to 0. Then so 0, that is equal to j omega mu by h square. So this is, so at x is equal to 0. So first term is, so sin 0 is 0 plus, so this is b into k2. This is then, so k3 cos ay. K3 cos ay. Right? So now in the same manner, now this is 0 is equal to j omega mu by h square into b into k2 into, so k3 cos a. So this is the non-zero value, this is non-zero value, and this also non-zero value, but the product is 0. So from this, so then we can write our k2 is equal to 0. So therefore, k2 is equal to 0. So from second boundary condition, so came to know that the k2 is equal to 0. So from first boundary condition, so k4 is 0. For second boundary condition, so k2 is equal to 0. Now substitute in the our previous equation. Now then our hz is becomes, hz is nothing but, so hz is equal to, so k1 cos bx, k1 cos bx into, so k2 also 0 now. So we have only, so k3 cos k1. Okay. So now this is our hz. So after second boundary condition, the hz becomes, so k1 cos bx, so k3 cos ay. So k1 cos bx and k3 cos ay. Is it clear up to this point? M naught?
Yes, sir.
So now the Hz is equal to, this is the modified one. So after second boundary condition, so have K2 is equal to 0 and K4 is equal to 0 and have only K1 and K3, that only cos terms are remaining here. So cos Bx is there, so cos Ay is there, sine terms goes to 0. Now we go for the third boundary condition. So third boundary condition, so same as our, so at x is equal to, so y is equal to p, so ex is equal to 0. See, small variation, please observe in TE mode, TM mode and so TE mode. So TM mode, directly we are taking Ez, so directly they are applying Ez for boundary condition, at x is equal to 0, Ez is 0, at x is equal to a, Ez is 0, at y is equal to 0, Ez is 0, at y is equal to b, Ez is equal to 0. Direct we are applying there. Here is little bit different. In TE mode, I am not taking Hz directly. I am taking Ex, Ey, help of Ex, Ey equations. I am going to derive expressions for here. Okay, so already we did these two cases. So for two boundary conditions, so first boundary condition, I am taking Ey is equal to, so y is equal to 0, Ex is equal to 0, at x is equal to 0, we know Ey is equal to 0. So based on that, so two boundary conditions, so we came to know that K2 is equal to 0 and K4 also 0. Now third boundary condition, so third boundary condition, so we have, so at y is equal to b, at y is equal to b, so what is the Ex value? What is the Ex value at y is equal to b? J1, 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 J1.
Sir.
What is the Ex value in the y-axis? That means y-axis means at y is equal to 0 and y is equal to b. Already we know y is equal to 0, Ex is equal to 0. At y equal to b, what is the Ex value? J1.
0, sir.
0, right. So in y-axis, so x fields are 0. In x-axis, so y component, that means y fields are in 0. Okay, right. So you're gonna for the next slide, next one. Have you noted down up to this point? Okay, go for the next one. Okay, so third boundary condition. Go for the, so third boundary condition. So third boundary condition. So third boundary condition, so that is, so at y is equal to b, so then, so what is the Ex? Ex is equal to 0. Y is equal to b, Ex is equal to 0. So already we know Ex is equal to minus j omega mu by h square. So dou hz by dou y. And the e component also there, that is 0. It is minus gamma square h square. So dou ez by dou x. This is 0. Why? Because z is equal to 0. So this you can write. So Ex is equal to minus j omega mu by h square. So dou hz by dou y of. So what is the hz here? Hz is equal to k1 cos bx into k3 cos ay. So then you can, Ex is equal to, so minus j omega mu by h square. So only partial derivative of y here. So this y, so this is k1 cos bx into this is minus a into k3 sin ay. Okay. So now what is our equation? So at y is equal to b, y is equal to b, ex is equal to 0. So 0 that is equal to minus j omega mu by h square. You can take k1, k3 here, or k1 cos bx, k1 cos bx. This is minus a into k3 sin. So at y is equal to b now. So sin a into small b. Okay. So the same way, so this is non-zero value. This is not equal to 0. This is also not equal to 0. So we have so this term is 0. This term should be 0. So we can write, so sin of AB is equal to 0. So the product is 0 now. To make product is 0, so this all are non-zero values. So sin AB is equal to 0. So that we can write, so AB is equal to n into pi is equal to, so then you can write, so capital A is equal to, so n pi by d. Capital A is equal to n pi by d. So now our Ez, so Ez is equal to, this is k1 cos bx into, actually this is the, so k3 sin, sorry, k3 cos ay. Cos ay. So already we know A is equal to n pi by b, then our Ez becomes, Ez is equal to, so k1 cos bx into, so k3 cos, where a is nothing but, so n pi by b into y. Now this is the equation after third boundary condition. This is after third boundary condition. Okay. So now our Ez is equal to k1 cos bx into, so k1 cos bx x into k3 cos n pi by b into y. Cos n pi by b into E4. Is it clear up to this point?
Yes, sir.
Right. Next, you go for the fourth boundary condition. For the fourth boundary condition, so Ey is equal to 0 at x is equal to a. So from that, so we're going to get the b value. So Ey is equal to 0 at x is equal to a. I've noted down up to this. Can I go for next one? Anyone, please? For 10.
Yes, sir.
Can I go for next? Next page. Okay. So then fourth boundary condition. So fourth boundary condition. So that is fourth boundary condition. Fourth boundary condition. So that is, so Ey is equal to 0 at x is equal to a. x is equal to a. So already we know the Ey value. Ey is equal to j omega mu by h square. So dou hz by dou x. Dou hz by dou x. We have Ez also, that is 0. So minus gamma by h square. So dou Ez by dou y, but this is 0. So this term is 0. So we have only this one. So Ey is equal to j omega mu by h square. So dou by dou x of, what is our hz now? Hz is, so we have the, so k1 cos bx into, so k3, so cos, so n pi by b into y. Now it is the partial derivative of x. Then you can write, so j omega mu by h square. So this is, you can do this, so b into, so k1, so this is minus, so sin bx, minus sin bx into, so k3 cos, so n pi by b into y. Right? So this is a non-zero value. This is also non-zero value. This is also non-zero value. That means this should be 0. This is the 0. Okay. First substitute here. Later we write. Sorry. So this is the Ey. Then substitute. So Ey is equal to 0 at x is equal to a. Then, so 0, that is equal to j omega mu by h square. This is minus, so b into k1 sin of b into a. Then k3 cos n pi by b into y. Right? So now, so this is 0, this is a non-zero, this is also non-zero value. So we have only this term is 0. So then, so sin of BA is equal to 0. From this you can write, so BA is equal to m into pi. M is an integer, m into pi. So